Well, if I'm gonna do this, I really should clean up, huh? Oh, I'm not touching that. What's going on, guys? Tony Hannity's here with Lazy Tech TV, and this is the Desk Tour 2020. I will say not much has changed since 2019, except for the fact I'm in a completely different studio. The monitors are a little bit different. There's a thing behind me that wasn't there. Okay, I guess there's a good amount of things that have changed, but all in all, this is a tour not just to kind of show off what I've got, but it's also to kind of show you, if you're looking to be an up-and-coming streamer or content creator, how you can make a use space work for you, even if it's quite limited. Because believe me, I'm quite limited in the physical space that I'm in right now. So let's dive into it. First and foremost, the desk itself. Before, I was using one of those plastic desks from like Staples, and those are fine. But you know, when I would hit it, everything would vibrate, and it was just bad. And even like you would hear the vibration of the fans through the mic, and that was not good. So this is a nice wooden desk. It was designed to be in this corner of the garage, and yes, I'm in a garage, and it already comes with a keyboard drawer that I don't use for the keyboard because I have the keyboard on top, and there's even a little cabinet for the desktop to sit inside, but I don't put my desktop in there because of airflow. So I use that for well nothing. I use it for nothing, and I use this drawer for, again, really nothing. I think sometimes I put my breakfast on here, but that's really about it. Suffice it to say, this desk was here before I even got here. It's not meant for streaming. It's not meant for all this stuff, but it can house it because we made it work. So let's get into the actual tech itself. The computer. The computer has not changed at all. Actually, no, that's not true. The computer has changed in the sense that I've upgraded the RAM. Before, I only had 16 gigabytes of RAM. Now I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, and it is the G-Skills Trident Z RGB, and I had to get it because lights. Yes, that's really the only reason. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've doubled my RAM, sure, but lights. Moving over into the peripherals of the computer, I've upgraded my keyboard from that Creative Sound Blaster to this Black Widow. It's super clackety. I love it, love the sound. And also, I upgraded my mouse pad to one of those Razer mouse pads that light up. And then I also upgraded my headphone stand to a Razer headphone stand that also lights up. And then I also upgraded my, well, I think that's all like the computer peripherals that I have here. I mean, some of the other peripherals for the computer, I guess, arguably would be this microphone stand. Like the mic is the same, it's the same blue Yeti blue mic, but the stand is new. This is the blue Compass stand. This was quite pricey for a mic stand, arguably. And maybe some other people would say, no, if you want a good mic stand, you have to pay the piper for a good mic stand. Sure. Do I think it was worth the money that I spent on it? Maybe. I don't really have any buyer's remorse, but I do really like the small footprint it has on the clamp for the desk, because there is a small area where I can clamp things on this end of the desk, but it doesn't always stay here. Sometimes I have to push in. See how it does that? I don't like that. I don't like that, and it doesn't always stay down. So this is one of those other things I have to deal with. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that kind of setup. But there have been other upgrades, like this thing here, this new monitor. Like before, I had 3 monitors. I had the 2 AOC monitors and the Asus monitor right in the middle. And because of the limitations of having the cockpit view in this corner here, I had to raise up one of the monitors. So I wanted the 2 main monitors that I'm using to be the newer ones. So I got another monitor, another Asus monitor. It's the same one that I had from before, the VG245H. And then I raised up the AOC monitor to be at the top. And I got that monitor mount, which can house 3 different monitors from Amazon for a fairly decent deal. Now, surrounding that are my lights. I've got the RX8T. It's a flexible LED light panel. I've got my Elgato key light over there. It's the key light Air. And I really like the Keylight Air because I can control not only the brightness, but it's also the temperature from a control panel on the computer or my phone. And then all the way up there, I've got another Keylight that comes in a pair with the other light that's behind me that lights up the green screen. I got both of those on Amazon. I believe they're from Newer. I believe again, I'll have the link in the description down below. This is how I am arguably so bright, maybe too bright, but before I was really dim, so dim that in like Adobe Premiere I would have to increase the gamma, and that just looked terrible. So this is better than it was before, believe me. And of course the thing behind me, I mean, this is how I was able to create the green screen, but it's very limited. Well, no, it's very limited in its scope because how the green screen is placed compared to how the camera is. It's like this weird angle that's like this. So this is where the camera is, and this is where the green screen is. And with the camera having the wide angle that it has, it would see beyond the green screen, and I don't have a way to extend that green screen. So it's just one of those things that I have to deal with and you have to deal with, and we deal with it together because we're friends, right? But yeah, anytime I do like this, it's just like, it breaks the illusion very easily. But that whole setup too, I got from Amazon for a very decent price. And before it was just a white sheet and people thought it was a bed sheet. So like, I've got to get rid of that. So I got the green screen and poof, Bob's your uncle. And thanks to all the lights here and the backlight there, everything looks really nice. The Xbox the same, the Elgato's the same, and I just did a video on a new capture card from Blue AVS, and so that's how I was able to get that camera onto this rig here, so I can switch between different camera angles if I wanted to. I also have a Razer Siren X, and that's when I record videos with my daughter, because this arm is literally right in her face when she sits next to me. And so I bought another mic that would sit on my desk, and I just raise this all the way up and gets out of the way. Of all the things that have been purchased in the past few months, my favorite and number one piece of tech has got to be the Elgato Stream Deck. I love this thing. I love this thing so much. I've had so many use cases on stream where this has been such a godsend for me to switch between scenes, add sound effects, change my voice. I know all this stuff is superfluous on the stream, and if you don't stream, it might seem like, well, that has nothing to do with me. You can create macros in the Stream Deck for other programs as well too. There are apps that you can download, and it allows you to expand generally what the Stream Deck was primarily built for, and it's really awesome. So if you're interested in doing something like that and you're not a live stream content creator, but you want something that at the tip, just drop of a hat, be able to do something for productivity reasons, the Stream Deck is really useful. So there is a Stream Deck XL that has more buttons that you can program, and I honestly kind of wish I got that, but who knows, maybe that'll be something in the future. And last but not least, I've got the Go XLR. No, I don't, because no one can buy that right now. Honestly, that's something that I'm hoping to get in August or September, and that would allow me to upgrade this mic to an XLR mic so I could start using, I'll show you, this mic. This from Heil, I don't know. The PR40, this is the gold edition. This is their Pro Series mic. This thing is used by, that's just the box. This thing is used by broadcasters worldwide. Some of the guys that broadcast for I believe it's the San Francisco Giants or the Oakland A's, one of the two Bay Area teams. They use those mics for their radio show. And I know the Twit Network, a very popular tech-related podcast network here in the Bay Area, they also use the PR40s, and I know they sound great. So I'm very excited, and the actual mic is in my room, just sitting in the corner, waiting for the mix amp to come. And when I say mix amp, I mean the Go XLR. And I know there's other like XLR to USB, preamps that I could get and everything. I've got my heart set on the Go XLR. I would probably put it right here on the keyboard drawer that is not being used at all. Just a thought. if it fits. If it doesn't fit, then we'll figure something out, I hope. Honestly, this video is less of a flex of me saying, hey, look at all the things that I bought. And it's more of a flex of me saying, look at all the things that I got because of you. You guys checking out the videos, liking the videos, recommending it to your friends, subscribing to the channel. All those little things add up for me on a monthly basis. And with fairly decent fiscal savings and knowing how to, you know, price match and all that other stuff, I've been able to buy these things to upgrade and improve the production value of these YouTube videos as well as my stream on Twitch. And so I want to say to you, thank you very much. And honestly, I just couldn't have gotten this far without your support. So it means a lot to me that you guys like these videos, and I hope you continue liking more and more of them. This is just a temporary measure for right now. My fiance and I hope to get a house in the near future. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. But for right now, this is how things are gonna be. And there are a few other things I would like to change up as well too. But I hope this gives you a little bit of insight to how things are behind the scenes over here. And if you are also in, you know, limited physical spaces, how you can make the best of it. And if you have any other questions, please leave that in the comment section down below. Links as always, and links for all the things that I mentioned will be found in the description down below. Also, we're found on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can follow me directly under those locations as well too, under Lazy Tech Tony. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/LazyTechTony. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.